Your phone is not innocent. It's a dopamine trap that slowly kills your growth. I recently relapsed on porn like a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm so pissed. It's all good though. so, but what led up to it was the gradual urge for more stimulation that came from my phone. I just let it get back into my life more and more. I started using it more, watching more pointless shit. I didn't scroll too much. Like I wasn't. I'm not a big scroller in general because it's like terrible for you, like worse than long form. But I'd be watching a lot of like long form shit that is just kind of pointless or like just gives me dopamine stimulation. And I'd be on it more and more, and I'd get more dopamine from it. Sometimes I'd scroll, etc. And of course, my brain craves more, and my brain knows where to get more because obviously pornography is very stimulating and addicting. It has like an equivalent hit as like a line of cocaine, like in terms of how much it spikes your dopamine. And that's like per video every time you swipe on a new one or click on a new one. And of course, my brain knows that it can get that shit because it's been doing it since it was in 5th grade. So I ended up relapsing, and it put me in a rut for a month or two. And I don't know. I'm so pissed because I feel like I wasted so much time and progress by doing that. And just your phone is an escalating dopamine loop. Every swipe, every scroll, every double tap, every time I read a comment, every time I switched apps and I switched my attention, it was another dopamine spike, another hit. And I would always chase more and more no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I get going, I want more and more and more and more until I hit the pinnacle, and then I drop to death and my life sucks. Because what was once satisfying becomes stale. And it's the same cycle as any addiction. Your tolerance rises, you crave more, and you go find more. And it wasn't just a relapse, you know what I'm saying? It was a slow progression to getting to that point. And like now that I'm back to like, not fapping, and I'm back to my higher self, my elevated, the version of me that I love, the one that's goated, I can look back, in hindsight, and I can see what led up to it. And trust me, I'm never going back. Swear. If I go back, slap the fuck out me. Swear. Just like reach your hand through the camera, like what do you call it? Those slap contests. Just like boom. What? 1, 2. The phone paved a path for me to become comfortable and stop using it as a tool, and then eventually lose myself. And to break the descent, it's more than just stop watching porn. Recovery isn't just stopping porn. To me, it's phone usage. It's phone usage as a whole. It's resetting the phone dopamine cycle. In order for me to quit again, what I did was I went into another phone detox. Not as extreme as the one I recorded for my vlog. Like I wasn't on airplane mode and shit, but I just stayed off social media and stopped watching YouTube and short form and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I just stopped like absorbing content, and I locked in on like, I'm going to get my shit together. And within like a few days, 5 days or so, like I was back up. So now my phone is a tool again, not the boss of my brain. And I believe that getting rid of your phone as a stimulus in general is a great way to quit a lot of addictions, because I think a lot of our addictions stem from our phones, and a lot of our addictive tendencies stem from our phones. Even external, like physical things like weed. I feel like it wouldn't be as much of a problem if I wasn't initially overstimulated by the phone in the first place. So I'm back to being my best self, but I know the phone is always plotting a comeback. That's why it's stuck up there recording for me. It's my tool. It's my slate. And if I let it sneak back in my life as just something I'm on all the time and it's just something normal, then I'll probably end up getting back to that point. I don't know. I feel like I could never let myself again after being in such a great like place in my mind and then just collapsing completely. Because when I was younger, I would watch porn, but I never even got to like a state of like ascension. Maybe after I went to jail, that was like the highest point I ever got to. But even then, like, it wasn't like anything crazy, you know what I'm saying? Not like now where like I genuinely build momentum and I'm working hard and I'm super happy and I'm energetically just like feeling great and awesome and everything. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Even if I let my phone back into my life, I don't think I could let myself slip back to that point. But why risk it in the first place? One. And two, the phone's bad for me anyway. So I'm just going to like keep it as a tool, not scroll on social media. YouTube's fine, but it's more about moderation and knowing what I'm doing and like doing it out of intention. Like I can watch entertainment. It's just how much entertainment am I watching? Am I laying down in the middle of the day and watching fucking uh, anime fight reviews like you know there's how do I put it? There's these like videos I like to watch. I don't know the YouTubers' names or anything by like name, but they kind of like, you know, they put memes and shit and they talk over fights and they're just funny. So I like watching shit like that or just like theory stuff or I don't know, just like random shit. I like watching self improvement and stuff too, but like it's not as dopamine stimulating. From now on, it's about intentionally watching that stuff, watching it at night when I've already done all the things I have to do for the day, not like midday in between tasks where I'm like, you know what, I'll just take a little break, like a little bitch. Because awareness and boundaries are the only way to prevent that downward spiral and that path of decay and loss. So yeah, don't be on your phone too much. Use it intentionally. Use it as a tool. Be better. Be better than me. Thanks for watching. If I resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, I implore you to hit the subscribe button and turn on noties so you never miss a future upload. If you'd like to know me on a more personal level, you should check out my vlog, Joseph Marrone. The link will be in the description. And you better like, because I know you're going to be on your phone anyways. You probably you just going to click on the next video without liking this one. Shake my head. It's like those people that say LMAO out loud or lol. Like they say lol. Like what the fuck?